Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Elizabeth Doroba. Voters in Luzerne County came out to the polls on Tuesday to participate in the 2024 general election. This year's election will determine the race for the next president of the United States, as well as other positions for several local offices, including state senator and state representative. With thousands of voters flocking to the polls, a few issues were reported in the county, such as voting machines temporarily not working in West Pittston, and voters having to switch to paper ballots in Nanticoke and Larksville. We visited several polling places within the southern portion of the county to see if any voters in Hazleton and Freeland encountered these issues. Most of today's voters say the process went smoothly.
Honestly, it was pretty easy. Got to just walk in. It wasn't too busy, so I just got to get my vote in.
Very smooth, very quick, very easy, painless.
Luzerne County voters can report any issues they experienced by contacting the Luzerne County Election Bureau through email at elections@luzernecounty.org or by calling 570-825-1715. One person is dead and another is injured following a multiple structure fire in Plymouth on Monday. According to officials, crews were called to Morris Street around 8 o'clock a.m. Upon arriving at the scene, crews say 2 homes were engulfed in flames. A third alarm was struck to bring additional crews to the scene. Crews also learned that 1 resident was trapped inside. According to officials, the trapped victim, an elderly woman, was found dead on the 2nd floor of the structure. An elderly man was able to exit the home and was transported to a nearby hospital for treatment. Crews say 1 firefighter also sustained minor injuries in the blaze. According to officials, the 2 homes are a total loss and plans are being made for their demolition. Due to windy conditions, a 3rd home also sustained heat and water damage. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The name of the victim has not yet been released. Scranton police are searching for a missing teen. 17-year-old Fanny Tabora was last seen on Monday, November 4th. She's described as a white female, standing 5 feet tall and weighing 115 pounds. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is asked to contact Scranton Police at 570-878-7621. Coming up on WYLN News, Hazleton Police mourn the passing of K9 Justice. Plus, police in Wilkes-Barre investigate a reported retail theft. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health have come together, 2 leading health systems dedicated to improving the well-being of our communities and offering you broader access to uncompromising, high-quality care, stronger together for you. We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Hazleton City Police are mourning the passing of one of their canines. Canine Justice passed away suddenly on Friday, November 1st after serving the police department for over 9 years. Justice served alongside his handler and partner, Detective Lieutenant Howie. During his time with the department, officers say Justice recovered countless pounds of illegal drugs, assisted in the apprehension of numerous criminals, and showed unwavering dedication and loyalty to the team. Wilkes-Barre Township Police are attempting to identify the individuals shown on screen who reportedly stole from TJ Maxx. The 4 individuals were seen entering the TJ Maxx store at the Arena Hub Plaza on Tuesday, October 15th. Police say the suspects stole over $700 worth of merchandise from the store. Anyone with information regarding the theft is asked to contact Wilkes-Barre Township Police at 570-208-4635, extension 362. The American Cancer Society Telethon is returning to Hazleton on Saturday, November 23rd. The live event will run from 11 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. at the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts, located at 212 West Broad Street in Hazleton. The program will also be broadcast live on WYLN and streamed on the WYLN TV 35 YouTube channel. This year's theme is Sweeping Cancer Out the Door. To make a pledge, you can call 570-459-1212. Coming up on Sugarloaf's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Summit Hill Part 2. Plus, we learn about the responsibilities of a mandated reporter on this week's Trooper Talk Tuesday. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Contact Pete Casalica for a home and auto quote today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Cooking rice just isn't nice. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with Rice Robot, the 1, 2, 3 rice cooker. Watch. 1 add the white cup for rice, 2 add the blue cup for water, 3 click it and let Rice Robot perfectly cook it.
The secret is Perfect Cook technology that surrounds the rice with controlled heat for even cooking. Then Rice Robot senses when it's done, auto stops and keeps it warm to serve.
It won't burn, overcook or undercook, guaranteed.
And rice is just the beginning. Make mac and cheese, frittatas, oatmeals, soups and stews, even ramen dishes. And with a ceramic ultra non-stick interior, cleanup's a breeze.
Get the complete Rice Robot cooking system with the steamer tray and 1-2-3 recipe guide, all for just $39.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. We'll even ship your entire order free. Order now.
1-800-640-8545.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
By the late 1850s, America was starting to head west, believing its destiny lay in colonizing the western half of the North American continent. Among those that made the journey was Samuel McLean, who had been born in Summit Hill in 1826. A graduate of Easton's Lafayette College, McLean began his career as a lawyer in Mauch Chunk. He would be Carbon County's chief prosecutor from 1855 to 1860 before deciding to head out west. By 1860, he was in Colorado, then known as Jefferson Territory, where he'd be named Territorial Attorney General. 2 years later, he moved again to what is today Montana, where he would be wounded in action against Native American fighters several times as a militia commander. While he was there, the Montana Territory, comprising essentially today's state of Montana, was formed on May 26, 1864. Samuel McLean was subsequently named the new territory's first representative in Congress. He took office in Washington on January 6, 1865, and served one term through March 3, 1867, after which he decided not to run for re-election. Instead, McLean would start his own silver mining company. Eventually, he would head back east to Virginia, where he purchased a plantation near Burkeville. It was there that Samuel McLean died in 1877, and is there where he rests today in Burkeville's Presbyterian Churchyard Cemetery. Montana remained a federal territory until it was admitted into the Union as the 41st state on November 8, 1889. Back in Summit Hill, at the time McLean was making a name for himself, the town was preparing for the Civil War. The primary unit in town was the Carbon Guards, headed by Captain J.J. Winterstein. They would gather their weapons at the Summit Hill Armory, which was built in 1854, both as an armory and a town jail. After many years in its capacity as an armory, the building was purchased by Summit Hill Borough in 1890 as a town hall. A firehouse was then added as an annex to the building. On March 25, 1908, the armory burned to the ground, the victim of an overheated stove inside. The stones from the building would be reused for Lansford Citizens Bank. A new firehouse would be built at the Armory's old site afterwards. It stood until 2008, when it was replaced with a more modern firehouse. Throughout the 1860s and 1870s, alleged Molly Maguire violence rocked the coal region. The unrest would burst over into Summit Hill on December 4, 1871, when Morgan Powell, assistant superintendent of the Lehigh Wilkes-Barre Coal and Iron Company, would be shot dead in the street. Ultimately, Alexander Campbell, Jack Donahue, and Thomas Fisher would be convicted of Powell's murder and hanged in 1878. Morgan Powell's grave stands today in Memorial Park, one of the few graves of the former Presbyterian cemetery that was left standing when the cemetery was converted to a public park in 1972. Peace eventually returned to Summit Hill once the Mali's supposed reign of terror came to an end. As with most other coal region towns, each ethnic group that settled in Summit Hill would build their own churches, and soon the mountain had countless parishes spring up. The First Presbyterian Church, the Methodist Church, St. Paul's Lutheran Church, St. Philip's Episcopal Church, St. Joseph's Catholic Church, and St. Stanislaus Church were just a few of the houses of worship that would call Summit Hill home over the decades. The corner of Ludlow and Market Street will be known in the early 1980s as the Holy Square, as it was the only intersection in America to have a functional church on each corner. Today, though, only the Hope Christ Presbyterian Church remains an active house of God. By the mid-1870s, Summit Hill residents believed it was time their town had a high school. The first building to serve this function, the Lincoln School, was built in 1875 at the corner of Market and Hazard Streets. It was also for a time the site of Summit Hill's town clock. It would later serve the community's younger students after subsequent high schools were built. Beginning in 1955, it would be the home of the Echo Toy Company for a few years, but was ultimately torn down in 1964. The Lincoln School's replacement as Summit Hill High School was the Washington School, which opened for students in 1911 directly next to the Lincoln School. Built in Renaissance Revival style, it served as town high school through 1927. Today it still stands as an apartment complex. The third and final Summit Hill High School, the Ginner School, opened its doors on November 26, 1927. It would operate until 1963, when Summit Hill High School was merged into the Panther Valley School District. The Ginner School burned down the night of April 14, 1971. Ginner Field, however, where Summit Hill High School Hillers football teams played, and where one of the nation's first cable TV antennas was installed, still stands today.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rayner. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit F&L Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Hey everybody, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, I'm Dr. John Dagener. I'm going to host a show with no other patients today. I love when my patients tell their stories, but today I want to just spend some special time with you about some perspectives of life.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Trooper Talk Tuesday. I'm Trooper Anthony Petrowski, Trooper and Public Information Officer. Today we're talking about mandated reporters. People want to know, what are mandated reporters? Well, number one, police officers are. If we're aware that something wrong is going on, if something illegal is happening, we are mandated to take action. Some other mandated reporters, people who work in schools. If they are made aware of a crime that is being committed on a child or against a child, they are mandated by law to contact the proper authorities to report that so it can be investigated, and if it leads to a criminal arrest, so be it. Also, individuals who work in hospitals. If somebody comes in and says that, you know, hey, I was just assaulted or this happened, they are mandated to contact the local authorities to handle that investigation. So mandated reporters are really people who are community members. They work in certain specific jobs and they are required by law. It is their duty to contact police or maybe some other entities if that needs an investigation. So if somebody, let's just say for instance a child can't go to police, they can't go to somebody to report a crime, if they talk to somebody in the school, a teacher, a principal, somebody in the school, and they report that a crime's going on, they are mandated to contact us. So kids, if you're watching this and you just can't report it to anybody else, tell somebody at school, they will definitely tell us. Also, you could always come and talk to us here at the State Police Barracks. If you have any questions, you wanted to run something by us, you're not sure if it constitutes a crime or not, you could always give me a call, or you can stop by the barracks here and report it. We're here to help you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time here on Trooper Talk Tuesday.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.